What's going on? Y'all know what the business is. It's the Boxing Clinic of Moore. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back grinding. Y'all know what the business is. Shout out to the whole LDBC, man. We working. And apparently Bernard Hopkins did an interview on Fight Hub, and I'll link it in the description. And he said that Jermall Charlo got to fight a 50-50 fight, or a fight that he's an underdog in that threatens his undefeated record. I'm paraphrasing here. To get a fight at Canelo Alvarez, basically he's saying he's not qualified. You know what I'm saying? And I was listening to Cali Enigma live stream the other day, and a rare moment I could sit down in the middle of the day and kind of listen to somebody live stream. All right, and he kind of pointed me in the right direction in the interview. I checked it out. It wasn't long. It's like maybe under 2 minutes. And it's unfortunate when you have legendary Hall of Fame S-type fighters promoting ducking. You had Roy Jones, you had a legendary trainer in Teddy Atlas. Talking about Joshua Jones, talking about Wilder ain't ready for Joshua. Joshua shouldn't fight Wilder right now. You had a lot of different people saying wasn't ready, or it's Shamir. And then you got Hall of Fame legendary fighters that's cut from that cloth that was in that era, or at the end, or at the tail end of them eras of when. That shit didn't matter. If you had a mandatory, you pulled your big pants up and you fought him. Period. It wasn't no, I'm going to drop my belt or this and that. There's plenty of times James Toney could have dropped his belt and not fought guys and went up to heavyweight. He played college ball at 205 pounds and squeezed down the middleweight and struggled with weight his entire career, and ultimately caught up with him, at some point, especially the Roy Jones fight. But, at the end of the day, Bernard Hopkins, he's already sold out. He goes on the Breakfast Club right before, the midst of Conor McGregor, Mayweather, and Triple G and Canelo, the original fight. It was friction because Floyd jumped the date in front of him when he couldn't get that date and took too long to close the fight with McGregor. And, he went on the Breakfast Club talking about, he and George Foreman were the only two former fighters to win Manager of the Year. He was hashing out deals, and Al basically hashed out all Floyd deals. And he also took shots at Al before, saying that fighters need to get control of their careers, and stop letting people do this and that to their career. And what's so funny is, Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy, is controlling Canelo Alvarez's career. What is being said that Canelo want to fight anybody, but it's Oscar De La Hoya that's holding him back because he's 97% of the earnings over at Golden Boy when they open the books up. And also, Canelo Alvarez won an $8.5 million appeal where he wanted to pay All-Star Boxing almost $9 million. So at the end of the day, if he had to pay that $9 million, I guarantee Oscar wouldn't help him pay that $9 million. It would have came out of Canelo Alvarez's pocket. All right? And, it's unfortunate when you got legendary fighters that turn businessmen and turn white collar and forget that boxing is a poor man's sport. It's a blue-collar, hard-working sport, and they're around here promoting ducking. Promoting, he got to wait his turn and nothing like that. At the end of the day, whatever the WBC say that he earned that mandatory, that's on them. You take it up with them. So either you're going to fight them, make excuses, and drop the belt, or you're going to fight them. If you drop the belt, we're going to be on your head, period. That's what this whole YouTube shit is about, LDBC, whatever you stand. It's about, hardcore boxing talk and giving us the platform that ESPN, Fox don't give us. You know what I'm saying? The other major networks don't give us. And, I agree with Black Fight Fan TV on that point. We are, where boxing lies at. We need to be getting some of them checks, man. But at the same time, he want to talk about who ain't qualified, who is. Liam Smith wasn't qualified to fight Canelo. He ain't walked through the fire. Was Matthew Hatton qualified to fight Canelo for a vacant championship belt, for Canelo's first championship belt at a catchweight, versus a guy that wasn't even world championship level? No disrespect to Matthew Hatton, but come on. Was Amir Khan qualified at 155 pounds? Was James Kirkland qualified at the time when he was actually supposed to fight Jermall Charlo's brother, Jermall Charlo? Absolutely not. That's horseshit. That's protection for the Mexican selection. You know what I'm saying? And that's for real. They protecting their asset. And promoters and fighters will let you know, in most case scenarios, if a fighter's a threat or not. So you telling me that Gary Spike O'Sullivan and David Lemieux gonna earn a shot at Canelo in December if he beats Triple G or don't take a lot of punishment? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? You can't sell me that. You know what I'm saying? You can't sell that to us, man. This ain't an era without social media, an era where the fans can't link up and discuss and all get together, and we be like, damn, I thought the same thing. Now we can link up. We ain't across the world, or we don't just have casual conversations at the gym or in the classroom, wherever you may be at. Now we can link up, you know, chop it up, and we can put y'all motherfuckers on blast. And it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? And back to my point about Bernard saying I was the only manager. At the end of the day, if you such a great businessman, Bernard Hopkins, let's just say businessman, why don't you have Bernard Hopkins promotions? Why is you over here bending over and taking kitchen utensils from the Mexican man? Why is you busting your ass for the Mexican man, Oscar De La Hoya, that you defeated? Where's your promotional company? Where are your stable of fighters that you manage in the least? Why ain't you the Al Heyman of retired pro boxers? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you generate $1 billion if you so a great businessman? That's all I'm saying. Where your bankroll at? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. You know what I'm saying? Say what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? People always join stones and they live in a glass house. Where your bankroll at? You working under a little nigga's little nigga. You a little nigga's little nigga, man. You Eric Gomez little nigga. You Oscar De La Hoya little nigga. You know what I'm saying? You's little niggas, little niggas, little nigga. And that's a fact. You know, you rolling with somebody when you talking about how you hashed out business deals. At the end of the day, where's the big business? Where the big business draw aside Canelo Alvarez? And off the strength of Floyd Mayweather, Canelo Alvarez started floating, fighting on his undercards, and he fought Floyd and still lost, and that gave him a lot of notoriety. Come on, man. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it trill, man. They don't want no smoke with Jermall Charlo. They didn't want no smoke with Jermall Charlo. They didn't want no smoke with Demetrius Andrade at 154 pounds. And the only reason they wanted to smoke with Arizona Lara because Lara pulled up on Canelo and disrespected him in front of the media, and he felt that he had to do it even when Oscar De La Hoya didn't want him to take that fight. You know what I'm saying? And we know what it is. And people get on here and say, well, Jermall Charlo, he ain't this, and Triple G and Canelo walked on. If they had walked on, then what's the problem, though? What's the problem? He a mandatory. He fought Dominic Wade. You know, and Canelo fought all the rest of his mandatories and volunteers that wasn't qualified, like Amir Khan, Josecito Lopez, Alfonso Gomez. I mean, the list goes on and on. Or somebody told me, you know, Triple G, Canelo, take Jermall Charlo, Paul would laugh and just walk through him. At the end of the day, show it to me then. You know? Give my man his turn. They always want to pull that shit on a black fighter. They always want to, we got to wait our time while other nationalities do what they want to do. But when we up and we on top, we got to give everybody a turn. I'll be like Floyd Mayweather, fuck that shit. I don't give a shit a turn. I'll give you a turn when I feel like giving you a turn. I earned the spot. I went through all the bullshit and all the malarkey through my whole career. Nigga, this shit spin on my time. When I'm ready to let the boxing world spin, I'll spin that hoe. And don't be mad if Charlo, Wilder, Errol Spence get in that position and y'all call them cherry pickers. Fuck that. You remember what it's like when they starve you out. See, they don't want to talk about that point. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about, they don't want to get a drummer some on that one. And if Jermall Charlo's such an easy out, why not fight him? I don't want to talk about who a big draw or the business of it. This nigga's the mandatory. The mandatory for the belt. As a matter of fact, he's the interim champion. So give him his turn. Give him his turn and see what happens. And people fear what's going to happen because them loud mouth brothers from Texas, them dudes from the South, Alabama, Texas, Florida, wherever they from the South, you know, they bring smoke. And motherfuckers want to flee the smoke, and people protecting the dudes fleeing the smoke because they don't want to see their favorite boxer get chopped up. But y'all know what it is, TBC and more. Talking that real trill boxing talk. I definitely appreciate all the brothers and sisters for supporting me, giving me your viewership. Y'all know what the business is. Shout out to the whole Lions Den boxing community, LDBC. Shout out to my brother World Breaker Fighting, Colossal Sports TV. I see you dudes working. Much blessings to all you dudes. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is, man. We working. And, you know, be on the lookout on our NFL preview and